Kamea, I'm 16 years old and I have had Lyme disease since 2009.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm 19 and I've been struggling with Lyme disease since I was 13 years old.
Hi, I'm Raya. I'm 23 years old and I've been suffering with Lyme disease for over 10 years now.
Each of us had seen over 20 doctors before being properly diagnosed with Lyme disease.
The medical community misdiagnosed us with things such as multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, partial complex seizures, rheumatoid arthritis, stress, anxiety, depression, and many more.
The most frustrating and disappointing misdiagnosis that we were constantly being told was that we were faking it and that it was all in our heads.
None of us could have ever imagined how dramatically this disease would have changed our lives.
When we became sick, we were forced to give up a lot of the things we once loved. All three of us were very active growing up, playing many different competitive sports. The disease slowly took over our muscles and joints, and soon enough, the things we once took for granted, like walking and running, became a painful endeavor, leaving us weak, tired, and bound to a wheelchair. Having to give up an active lifestyle was emotionally challenging and felt like we had lost a big part of who we were.
We used to be happy, healthy young girls with bright futures filled with many hopes and dreams. But then Lyme disease changed all of that.
Not only has this disease greatly affected our lives, but it has impacted our entire families. Dealing with the stress of watching someone you love slowly debilitate takes an emotional toll on everyone. On top of that, the financial stress of having to fund treatments and ongoing medical care is more than they could have ever anticipated. Due to the isolation of this disease, it has been challenging to keep up a social life like other young people our age. It is hard for friends and the people around us to understand what we go through and why we can't participate in certain social events.
The neurological damage from this disease has affected our brains in ways that make it difficult for us to attend school and continue our education to pursue future careers. Our bodies cannot physically handle being in school or at a job all day long. On top of that, the severe brain fog and memory issues makes it difficult to perform the basic tasks and skills needed. Our futures are limited in the types of careers we can choose because of our multitude of health issues.
We have all had to change our perspectives on life and adapt to this new way of living.
Life with chronic Lyme disease will always be difficult. Although we are still restricted from some things, we appreciate the improvement of life we have had since treatment and continue to stay positive in our fight against this deadly disease. Our activity level has risen and we are now able to enjoy life. We are revisiting the things we once loved, one step at a time.
We want to raise awareness so that people understand the signs and symptoms and so that other people can be diagnosed at a faster rate.
The sooner you become diagnosed, the easier your road to recovery will be, and you will be left with little to no long-term symptoms.
If we hadn't heard about Lyme disease from each other's stories, who knows what state of health we would be in right now.
We are all Lyme disease fighters.
And we fight together.
Thank you for raising awareness by walking with us.
With awareness, there is hope.